What's good, YouTube? In today's upload, we're gonna check out how our free-to-play Spider-Man got 15 elims on Omega War. This will probably be my best game ever. I don't expect this to ever happen again, but it was fun while it occurred yesterday. Before we check out the vid, if you're enjoying the video, please feel free to drop a like or a sub. It'll be really appreciated. So starting off now, we queued into a game yesterday, joined Omega War, and to be honest, the main reason that we got a high elim game is that number one, the opponents that we got matched into were about 20 to 30 levels under us. So I'm level 78 here, and if you take a quick peek at the other opponents, that guy is level 49, that guy is level 59. That Storm running around in the back, somewhere there, right? She's level 60, and the attacks that they do launch don't do very much damage. To be honest, the only reason that I could have been eliminated here is if every one of our opponents kind of ganged up on me, but which they did not. This situation, this scenario where the level 80, there's only one level 80 and then the rest are pretty low level, it's pretty rare. I think I've played all the Omega Wars, at least 2 each day, and I've never had this scenario happen before. I think it was yesterday afternoon, right? And I was just grinding away, working on Crossbones and I think Malekith and Loki. Then I just decided to hop on an Omega War. And I think I may be doing the same strategy where I didn't do my Omega War and Dimensional Duels right off reset. So that's 10 p.m. over here in Canada. I almost feel like since it was an awkward time of the day, right? So maybe the whales have done their dailies. They're not doing Omega War anymore, so it's just low level folks here. And yeah, I did try it again after this game, but we got matched up with a few level 100s, which the way these level 60s feel against my character right now, level 80, that's the same way we feel about level 100s. There's just no way, even if you play perfectly, there's just no way with that much of a stat difference. Yeah, 20 to 30 levels. I may damage their impact bar, their guard bar, but they just have too much def and I just have too low of an attack to make a dent on those level 100s. So yeah, that's the best tip, right? If you want to maybe queue and get a high kill game, queue in an odd time, maybe the whales aren't in. So like that's the only advantage I see for paying players right now, is they got to level 100 fast, right? And I don't mind, of course, if you spend that much money in the game. Feel free to enjoy it. As a free-to-play though, I think eventually we'll get there. Eventually we'll get there and we'll be competitive as well. But it'll take a little more time compared to those who paid. No hate, of course. Thank you, Whales. Thank you, Dolphins, for supporting the game. I do love the game. I do plan to support it in whatever capacity I can in the future. But for now, in this account, we're trying to keep it free to play, just to see how far we can go. Circling back to our Omega War gameplay, right? We're on 1,009 points. That's never happened before. And see Cap here, he's throwing his shield, but then I throw the yo-yo web and he gets down to half health. Some takeaways. As we said, this scenario is pretty rare. But what is common is that we'll get lobbied in where we're the low level guys and they're high level guys. And the main takeaway that I have from that is don't don't go for the level 100s. If they have a high enough level advantage, it's not a good idea to go for them, even if they're in low health. The main play, I think, would be to stick with your teammates, and that's something that I have trouble with. Not just in this game, but in all the games I play, Fortnite, Call of Duty, you name it. I just run away from teammates for some reason. But that seems like the play, right? If there's a level 100 guy, you have to coordinate, and if you're all low levels, you can beat that guy. Similar to how like a raid boss or a blitz boss would work. If there's more people hacking away at that high HP, high stat monster, then they're gonna go down. Yeah, that's the only guaranteed way that low levels can mess up higher level players. In this case, though, it's so much fun. Spider-Man, to be honest, I got my ass handed to me very many times in Omega War. 0 elim games, 1, 2, 3 elim games are very common, and in fact, 3 elim games, I would take that for sure. It's just how it is right now as a free to play, especially on Spider-Man, where we don't hit that hard. On low health, and even in most games, I do enjoy getting regening health, of course. So you got to pay attention to those. The crystals do show up on the map, so if you're needing health, then that would be the play. Unmute as we get some sound in. Try to get some sound in. For general PvP and PvE, I've updated my skills, so we're not going with a perma web build anymore. I'm trying it just because as Storm casts something there, and then we hit her with a yo-yo and hit her with the spider bolas. Do we get the elim here? Or is she gonna run away? Oh, she just decided to attack. There's no way. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so I've updated the skills. The permaweb was fun, but I felt it was lacking in damage for both PvP and PvE. I do love it though, so maybe when we get more attack stats, we'll revisit that. But for now, especially I'm in the last parts of Midgardia and early parts of Sakar, you can really feel that there's damage lacking. So I've kind of selected the higher damaging skills for now. Oh, okay. So the war is almost done. We tried our best to get as much elims as possible. Super fun. I don't expect this to happen again, but maybe when we're high enough level, we can go revisit it. So yeah, victory, 3.5k points, 15 elims, lots of battle scores. Super fun. Hope we get to level 100 someday so we can have more fun in Omega War. But that's it for today's upload. I'll still be playing today, most likely working on getting our Spider-Man unstuck with Luffy. Love getting one shot. If you're still here, thank you for hanging around. Thank you for checking out the vid. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.